Now stay up to date on things around you. Yes, simply log on to gravifynews.com and know more about food, fashion, campus events, Indian culture, heritage, documentaries and much more. Visit gravifynews.com, your one-stop destination for all your news needs.
Good afternoon, this is Prajwal Prasad for Gravify News. I have MD Pallavi ma'am with me. She is a legendary singer. She won the Karnataka Playback Singer Award in the year 2006-2007 for the movie Dunya. Welcome on the show, ma'am. And we are speaking about Kalotsava because this is basically a festival of arts and culture. So what's your take on this and what's the present scenario of theatre in Karnataka as well as India and abroad?
My God.
That was such a huge question for you. So we'll just initially start off with.
Big answer.
Sure. And we'll just start off with Kalotsava, how it came into being, because we just lost A.S. Murthy Tata in 2012.
Yeah.
So he was known as the Diggaja of theatre. So I would just want you to begin with how Kalotsava started and how was the initial beginning and how we are from where we have started.
Kalotsava was started by a group of institutions that A.S. Murthy helped to found and run. Kala Mandir, which is a school of fine arts, Abhinaya Taranga, which is a Sunday school of drama, Bimba, which is a cultural school for children, and many such organizations that A.S. Murthy was actively a part of. So these organizations decided that after he passed away, that we should pay some kind of a tribute to him and have a kind of a celebration in his memory. So Kalotsava is the celebration which is a tribute to A.S. Murthy. What happens in Kalotsava is, you see this Ramanjaniya hill. This is a big hill and Bangalore is full of such hills. In South Bangalore, it's a hill in a small corner of South Bangalore. And what all these organizations do is they take over the hill and make it into an art jatre. Like, you can come here and you walk in the walkways, you will see painting exhibitions, there will be installations, you will have a music workshop somewhere, there's some live painting happening somewhere, then there are street plays, there's 9180 Short Film Festival, which I'm, along with Sweet Spot Media, we are running this for Kalotsava. So there's a lot. Then evenings there are concerts. So it's just, people come here for 2 days and just have a good time.
Okay, because initially when it started off with like 3,000 people, 5,000 people, but right now what I heard from A.M. Prakash sir and Gauri Dattu ma'am was like, now we have been having like 30,000, 45,000 people. So how was this growth possible? Because what sir told was we have lots of manpower, and that is through your student fraternity or through all the dignitaries who are passed out of this. And I was one of those privileged few to have been taught under you, to be taught under A.S. Murthy sir, and many more. So what do you think about it? Because Kalotsava is slowly growing and it is growing into a huge thing. So what's your take on it?
I hope that the people of this, the community around this hill and the people of Bangalore embrace this festival, because one, it's a festival of arts and it's very, very Bangalore in its origin and the way it's done. And another thing is that we need such kind of outlets and we need such spaces for people to go out, and more of these spaces I think need to come up all over Bangalore, and it shouldn't be just one or two spaces like some theatres or some parks or some galleries where this art happens. It should also be in found spaces like Ramanjaniya Hill. This hill is otherwise used for walking and just meeting people, but today and tomorrow it's going to be one huge art festival. So I think the people of Bangalore should embrace the festival.
Okay. You do miss A.S. Murthy sir on this day because you are the granddaughter of A.S. Murthy, and also if he was there, what would you have liked to tell Tata? I have learned so much from you. Would you want to give him any tribute as in such?
This 9180 Short Film Festival we are doing, this is our brainchild and dream thing that we're doing, and we are really so proud of how it's turned out this year. We got 25 films, we are showing 56 films from more than 25 countries. It's truly an international short film festival. And if my grandfather would have been alive today, and if he had been here, then surely he would have been really happy at how many people have responded to this. Not only the film festival, to the whole Kalotsava in looking at the bigger picture. And my grandfather's biggest I think motto was, the show will go on. No matter what, the show will go on. And here I think the show has been going on, and going on quite well.
Okay. Then the scenario of theatre in Bangalore, in Karnataka, India as well as abroad. What is the scope for Indian artists as of now? Because many people tell that theatre and fine arts is been on a decline, but when we see such shows, there is not all hope lost, because we have been empowering artists and we have been doing many such festivals to empower them. So what is the scenario? How is it internationally, nationally and locally?
Internationally, nationally and locally. Theatre has survived and will survive. Theatre will never go away, no matter what, because most importantly, theatre and is not so dependent on commerce, especially in India. It does not have state funding, and people who do theatre do it because they're passionate about it, and they somehow find funds and money, and they arrange for money and funds, and economically, financially somehow manage to pull through, pull it off. I think the national theatre scene is thriving, and it's very good, and I think there are more and more young people getting into theatre for different reasons, whatever the reasons are. Artistic satisfaction, or just for a change, or don't want to go to college, or I want to be an actor, or I want to be a director, or I want to get into film, so let me do theatre. For whatever reasons they are getting into theatre, fine, that's good. I think all over the country, more and more young people are getting into theatre. That is fantastic. And internationally, I think since now everything is just a click away, and we are a global village. We can see what's happening in the US, or we can see what's happening in Europe, or in South America, or Russia. Everything is just a click away, and when we see that human stories are not so different. So I think theatre all over the world, probably only due to financial reasons might be different, but otherwise the struggles, the successes, the failures, everything is pretty much what you would see here, except maybe financially it's different, and temperaments and attitudes and all are different, but otherwise you see that the stories are the same. So I think the theatre community will survive all over the world.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for being on the show, and people would be coming in droves, I believe, because they are looking forward to your concert as well as Mr. Raghu Dikshit's concert. Yes. So we will catch up, and please do stay tuned to Gravify News to stay with Miss MD Pallavi, to look ahead for the concert, and also to be with Kalotsava. So all the best for this concert and for Kalotsava in future, and for your future endeavors. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Now stay up to date on things around you. Yes, simply log on to gravifynews.com and know more about food, fashion, campus events, Indian culture, heritage, documentaries and much more. Visit gravifynews.com, your one-stop destination for all your news needs.